Simon, how are you?
Very well, thanks, Mick.
So, Simon, we know that you've just come on a program, a transition coaching program run by our CIC, which is called It's All About the Tom.
Yeah.
Can I ask you, Simon, before you came on the program, what were things like for you?
22 years military experience. Been to all the various war zones, with the exclusion of Afghanistan, since 1984 to 2005. Feeling quite miserable about life. A lot of it was stresses and strains of military experience, but a lot of it as well was relationship breakdowns and problems that occurred during sort of the early part of my childhood, I would say.
Okay, and what kind of emotions did you have going on? What kind of things were you doing that you wanted to change?
I was angry, snappy, enjoyed confrontation, without sort of thinking it through. So rather than sort of look at the level ground and having an argument on the level ground, I would always try and find the high ground, make my point, and if people disagreed with that, I would sort of, in many cases, disregard their point, because my point, as far as I was concerned, was the only valid point.
Right, okay. And of course, then you came on the program, didn't you?
Yeah.
Did you have any form of treatment, any other treatments to help you with the situation before you came on our program?
I went through on the road to recovery, and I got bounced basically from SAFA to the Royal British Legion to the Veterans Charity. Veterans Charity, Danny Greeno there, helped immensely and got me then an interview with Hidden Wounds, which was part of Help for Heroes. Help for Heroes. They said that they wouldn't be able to do anything with me because the level of my post-traumatic stress was above 2. I went to Combat Stress. Combat Stress, believe it or not, turned around and said, phone us back in 6 months' time, we've got a waiting list. So at that stage, I was getting sort of, if you like, more and more frustrated, more and more fed up. And then I got into some aggravation with the police, ended up in court, and the judge at the court turned round and managed to get me enrolled with the NHS, the South Central Veteran Service. Once I was with them, I went through group therapy, CBT, and one-to-one therapy. No drug therapy at all, because I refused it. And that lasted for 2 years. It was all well and good, but all I found they did was they just shuffled things around in your brain. They made you relive everything that was bad and moved it to a different area in your brain. So it didn't really go away, and they didn't touch childhood at all. And they didn't touch anything to do with sort of relationships during my adult years.
And so you came on the program, you experienced the transition coaching. How did that go?
Totally different kettle of fish, Mick, to be perfectly honest with you. You're put at ease straight away. You're not made to relive all the bad things. Those bad things just stay there. But you learn how to cope with those bad things in a way that when you try and sort of, when you're having your quiet moments and you try and tug on those individual things to see if they can get a reaction, they don't get a reaction anymore. You know, they're dealt with. Now, I know that everybody's got a past, and your past is in your past, and you can't really do anything about it. You can't really change it. But what you can do, and what this change program has taught me, is how to, if you like, deal with the past in a different way. So look at it, you know, embrace it, if you like, and see it for what it was, and not to take it, not just concentrate on purely the bad things.
And what would you say has changed at the level of how you behave and how you feel? And
well, I'm a lot calmer now.
Yeah.
I'm actually smiling more, believe it or not.
I noticed you polish your shoes as well today.
Polish my shoes.
That's a bonus.
Yeah, special occasion. 11/11. So I find now that I can do my day-to-day stuff, whatever that is, without getting sort of too much anxiety. I'm not getting too agitated. I can hold conversations with people without getting all sort of uptight and annoyed and angry. in a nutshell, the future's bright. The future is orange.
And so, if you were to recommend this to anyone else, why would you do that?
I think nowadays everybody, regardless of age, so young children through young adults into adulthood, suffers with some sort of mental health issue, because that's just the way of the world. And it's no point in me trying to explain how good the course is. It's no good me trying to explain how the course works, because I'm not sure I even understand that. But the proof of the pudding is in the eating. Give it a chance, go on it, embrace it, spend 4 days of your life and change your life for the better.
That's great.